Welcome into the Brooks Bench with your host Brooke, aka Shiggy, and my co-host Megan.
What's up, y'all?
If you're new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button, like, comment, share, follow us on all social media at the Brooks Bench and join our Discord. Link in the description. It's been a while. We missed last week. We were actually at the Atlanta and Valkyries game, so that's why we weren't able to record. So we
Mhm.
are here for the Week 14 recap, same style. So let's just get into it. First off, transactions. A lot of 7-day contracts. Okay, this is what we said was going to happen late in the season. We'll go over some rest of season contracts. So Zaya Cook, rest of season contract with Seattle. Shea Petty, 7-day contract with Indiana. Kiana Williams, rest of season contract with Phoenix. Amy Okonkwo, 7-day contract with Dallas. Madison Scott signed her second 7-day contract with Washington. Kyla Charles signed rest of season contract with Golden State. How do you feel about
Ooh,
that one?
that's a good one. I
I
mean, I
like
think
it.
it showed in the last game too. So
Mm-hmm. You guys are really down to the wire. I'm
yeah,
sure we'll
we're
we'll talk
struggling.
about that. But Cameron Taylor signed 7-day contract with Minnesota. Ariel Powers, wow, haven't heard that name in a while. 7-day
hmm
contract with Indiana. Alyssa Peely signed a rest season contract with LA, and then Odyssey Sims signed her third contract with Indiana.
hmm
Nothing crazy this week. Injury wise, injury bug is flying around. Jordan
hmm
Canada, again, another tough break for Jordan Canada. Hamstring. I think we all thought it was a knee, the way it kind of like, ooh, it
Yeah,
looked. She's going to be out 2 weeks. Layla Khan, eye. Did you see the picture? Did I end up
I
sending it
did
to
not.
you?
I did not.
Okay, did you see Kiki's knot on her head?
Yes.
Okay. Layla had it right here over her eye. It was
Here,
just as big.
let me pull it up.
That was, oh my God, that was bad. Like, could you imagine the headache you must have
Ooh, that's a
after?
knot.
That's a knot. That was rough.
I.
Yeah, that was rough. JJ Quinterly sprained ACL out rest of the season. That was a bummer. She was
Uh-huh.
doing good. Enrique Gumbawale, diagnosed with knee tendonitis, will be reevaluated in the coming weeks. Does she come back?
I don't know.
I don't think so. It's almost over. There's only like
Yeah,
3 weeks left, right? I'm trying
yeah.
to count. I think it is three. Lee Rue, knee out rest of the season. Dallas. What is going on? Carla Lake, ankle day to day. Tiffany Hayes, knee day to day. Talk about an awkward landing with Tiffany Hayes. That was
hmm
that was rough. Xana Lassini calf day to day. That was last minute scratch. That's a bummer. We
I
talked
feel
about
like it must have happened in practice. I mean, in
in warm
warm-ups.
ups. Yeah,
Yeah.
calf strains are serious because we've seen it with NBA, especially the calf strain
hmm
leads to Achilles tear. So I think they're going to take their time with Xana Lassini.
I would.
Yeah. Caitlin Clark participated in Sunday's shoot around and went through non-contact drills. Does she come back by the time we get to go see her this weekend?
I don't know.
I don't think
I
so.
think, I mean, a
I don't
part of
think so.
me thinks so because, I mean, it's time to start fighting for that playoff spot.
It is true. It's getting closer, but it's only doing non-contact drills.
I know.
I don't know.
It'll be, yeah.
We'll see if they ramp her up later in the week. Sophie Cunningham. I think it was torn MCL or
Mhm.
meniscus. Out rest of the season. Bummer. That injury bug for Indiana
Yeah.
just got them this year. That is a bummer. Natasha Cloud knows questionable for Monday, which is today. Sabrina Foote day to day. Brenna Stewart questionable for today. Probably comes back more than likely today.
So New York's struggling too, but might get them back, maybe.
Yeah, we'll be talking about New York. That's crazy.
Yeah.
And then JC Sheldon ankle day to day. All right, that does it for injuries and transactions. Let's head over to the news. First round of playoffs, or just playoff schedule in general, has been announced. We're going to be on ESPN, ABC, and then what is the finals on? Yeah,
ESPN
ESPN and
2.
NBC.
hmm
Starting September 14th. So we'll start on a Sunday, and then this season they changed the playoff format. So the first round, which was really important because they offered season ticket holders for the Valkyries playoff tickets. which is important because they're guaranteed a home game this year. They're going to go 1-1-1 instead of the two home games for the higher seed and then,
Uh-huh.
if necessary, game at home at the lower seed. So I thought found that really important. Also, there's going to be a seven. This is a 7 game series for the finals, isn't it, this year?
Uh-huh. It's a long one.
How do you feel about that? I think it's going to be exhausting. That's a long series. 7 games when we're used to doing 5. So I
I
mean,
think
what?
it just makes it more competitive. Like it gives it more a chance. Things happen. So I don't know.
I don't
I'm
know. I
not
gotta
mad at
see to
it.
believe it. I think it's gonna be a long, long
I think
series.
people aren't going to be happy about it because, everyone wanted the team. I mean, like we see with all the injuries, they wanted the teams to be expanded first so that they could handle playing all these games.
Mm,
And we kind of did it the other way around. We extended how many games you play with the same amount of roster. So they
yeah.
do got to fix that.
And the short period of time between games. We've seen a lot of back-to-backs,
Yeah.
not enough space in between, games, traveling. It's just a lot. It's a lot. But yeah, playoffs kicks off September 14th. It's gonna be fun. I think it's gonna come down to the wire who makes it, the final
Hmm.
8. So that'll be fun. Let's see. Natisha Hyman will be inducted into Marquette Hall of Fame. Love to see it. And Dearica Hamby will be inducted into Wake Forest Hall of Fame.
Nice.
Congrats, congrats. And I thought this little bit of news was good for you because I mean it shows how good the Valkyries are. Portland Fire expect to name Valkyries VP of Basketball Ops. I'm gonna kill the name. I'm not even gonna.
Banja
There we go.
Tarnis
Chernovec,
Cernovec. Yeah.
maybe as franchise first ever GM. I think that's a compliment to Golden State for how
Yeah.
well you guys did the first season.
Yeah, but it kind of stinks though, because
Thanks for you
I feel
guys.
like we still need him.
It's a girl.
Oh, sorry. I think we still need her.
Yeah. So, but it's a compliment to your guys' organization, I
Hmm.
would say. So good luck.
Yeah.
Farewell.
Fair.
Milestone moments. We're gonna go over any broken records or accomplishments that happened in week 14. It's a lot. Okay? It is a lot. Alyssa Thomas, this is start off strong. 6 triple doubles this season. She has over 4 times as many triple doubles in the regular season compared to anyone in WNBA history. She has more triple doubles in her last 9 games, 5, than any other WNBA player has in their entire career. Sabrina has the second most in league history with 4, and she's moved into the 7th all time in assists. Megan,
Go
okay.
goat it.
I don't know. Should we talk about the MVP conversation here or during the preview when I
We gotta
can
wait. Yeah, we gotta
talk
wait.
about Asia Wilson as well? Okay, we'll wait. Over 2.3 million fans have attended WNBA games this season, breaking the previous attendance record set in 2002. That's
Growing.
awesome.
Hmm.
It also helps that, the Valkyries sold out
Yeah.
season tickets, new franchise, so that's really cool to see. Skylar Diggins moved to 8th on the all-time assist list. Congrats. Sonia Citron now holds the franchise record for most points in a rookie season. She's also the first rookie in franchise history with at least 500 points, 150 rebounds, 80 assists, and 40 steals. Killing it. Dominique Malonga becomes the first player to score 100 points before turning 20. I just want to we knew how good Dominique Malonga was, and we were so pissed before All-Star break that she would get
Hmm.
10 minutes a game. Look at her now, just
Hmm.
thriving. It's just a more of a bummer, I think, because I think she really could have competed with Paige Beckers for this Rookie of the Year. And I
Hmm.
mean, we could talk about Sonia Citron as well. Those big, those names. But we'll never know. We'll never
Yeah, but
know.
I think she did. Her confidence needed to grow. Because I saw her being hesitant in the beginning,
In the
and
beginning.
now she's really she's
Well, would
confident
you?
out
Okay,
there.
but if you knew you're only going to play 10 minutes, it would be a little tough to be like, I got
Yeah,
to do
you
my
don't want to
best
mess
in
up
this
in
10
your.
minutes.
Yeah, yeah, that's true.
So I see both ways. Asia Wilson, youngest and fastest player ever to reach 2,000 career field goals made. Also, youngest and fastest to score 5,500 career points. Is this the time to talk about the MVP race, or you want to talk about it later?
I thought we were doing a whole segment on that usually,
We
like a
will,
whole
but
a
I
whole
mean,
show on that.
we could still preview our opinions right now. We're gonna do it later on our picks. Like we're gonna
Hmm.
pick and come up with why. So, I feel like the MVP conversation has definitely changed. We just need to talk about it because Asia Wilson, the Aces are on a 10-game win streak right now.
Hmm.
Alyssa Thomas has been killing it. Nafisa finally comes back. Nafisa drops 30 plus points. I want to say it was like 32. Just kills it. So, has your MVP, we'll just preview it. We won't go too much. Has your MVP conversation changed a little bit?
I mean, I think the same top three are the same top three.
But is one ahead, inching ahead? Like if they're
I
here,
still think Nafisa is ahead.
really?
Hmm.
Interesting. Okay. I think it's become a tie ball game. I think Nafisa was here until she got injured. And then now that Asia has taken Las Vegas on that 10-game win streak, has popped them into the top five. What are they? The third?
Yeah,
Third or fourth? I can't remember off the top of my head.
third.
Bro, come on. You're back at a head-to-head race now. Let's see how it starts. The only thing
Hmm.
is, I mean, Minnesota's been killing it, um, which you can't take that away. But and then Alyssa Thomas. I mean, man, we talk about her. We just talked about the triple doubles. So
Hmm.
it's just like something that no one does. She does consistently, which is not appreciated enough. So it's like, when is Alyssa Thomas going to get her flowers, right?
Hmm.
We'll have an MVP conversation show dedicated to just MVP talk, but I wanted to get where you're at because I feel like things are ever changing. And I wanted to see if where you're at with who's ahead right now. Okay.
Hmm.
Asia Wilson also ties Diana Taurasi for most 35-point games in WNBA history. That's insane. NECA moves up to fifth on all-time steals list. Veronica Burton and Layla Khan join Jen Rosati as the only players in WNBA history with it's 14 assists and zero turnovers in a game, actually.
Hmm.
I know I had Veronica's points, but Veronica had 24 points, 14 assists, and zero turnovers in the game. But Layla Khan also had that 14 assist game, zero turnovers. So I wanted to shout them both out. Kelsey Plum recorded the most three-pointers in franchise history, which I
Nice.
find crazy because she's only been there one season.
Yeah, they weren't
That's
shooting threes
insane.
over there.
She's not. Paige Beckers has officially surpassed Cynthia Cooper for the third longest streak of consecutive double-digit scoring games by a rookie in the history of the WNBA. She's at 29. I think it got snapped last night, right? On Sunday, you were saying she didn't even score 10 points.
No, yeah.
Yeah. So it did get snapped.
Yeah, it was bad.
But at the time of this, when this came out, she was at 29. Asia Wilson still holds the all-time record at 33. Candace Parker at 32. So good company to be in. Paige Becker's first WNBA player this season to reach 40 points, most points in a game by a rookie in WNBA history, first 40 piece in league history on 80% field goal, broke record for most points in a game by a rookie in franchise history, tied franchise record for most field goals made in the game, moved to number one in franchise history for most 10 plus point games in a rookie season, and she tied Enrique for number two in franchise history for most 35 plus point games in a rookie season. I'm gonna need you to talk so I can breathe.
That's crazy. No, for real. I mean, obviously she's run away with the Rookie of the Year.
Yeah, wait, there's one more. I didn't even see this one. Joins Caitlin Clark as the second rookie in WNBA history to record 500 plus points, 150 plus assists, 100 plus rebounds, and 50 plus steals in a season.
Yeah, she's
It's
going crazy.
ridiculous.
And she's going to probably be number one in franchise history for most 35-point games in a rookie season because it's not over yet. Enrique's out.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, so this is crazy. She's just having a phenomenal season. Yeah, I think you could say
Hmm.
she's a walkaway winner. The only doubt people had that they wanted to sprinkle into the conversation is she didn't play a full season. She's missed a couple games, and they're saying, Sonia Citron has not. Lower,
Yeah.
stats are a little bit different. She's played, every game, knock on wood, so far this season. But I feel like what Sonia Citron is also doing, gets overlooked a little bit. But her and Kiki, man, they just came out, killed it,
Hmm.
and this rookie class, phenomenal. Curious to see next season's rookie class. That's a whole
Yeah.
different conversation, but that'll be fun. Tina Charles moves into 10th on the all-time games played list and becomes the first player in WNBA history to record her 200th career double-double. GOAT. Does Tina Charles come back? I think she has enough in the
Feel
tank.
like I do think so, honestly.
One more year on a contender. I want to see Tina Charles get a ring. Does she do that?
Mm, I don't know. But
I said the
everything's going to
Aces should have
switch
got
up with
her.
this, hopefully, this new contract. So who knows where players are going to be. So there's a chance.
I said the
And
Aces should have got her, bro.
maybe that's what she's holding out for. Who knows?
Maybe. What would okay. In the beginning of the season I said Tina Charles to the Aces. Could you imagine Tina Charles and the Aces right now?
Um, what was I saying? I don't know. Tina on the Aces, like, I
I
don't
think it would
know.
be great.
Yeah, but they'd be moving. They're starting five.
I
They need to be
know.
moving. So,
I know,
but
but
they need another like
Tina's Tina, bro.
body inside that can
Heck
move
yeah.
around Asia. So
For real.
I'm not mad at it.
Sabrina becomes the third player in Liberty history to surpass 3,000 career points. Um, and this was great. Jessica Shepard. She got her first career triple double. She was actually the fastest player in WNBA history to record a triple double, 22 minutes.
Wow.
First player in WNBA history to record a triple double on 90 plus field goal percentage. And third player in WNBA history to record 20 plus points, 10 plus rebounds, 10 plus assists, zero turnovers in the game, joining Alyssa Thomas and Sabrina.
That's
That's
crazy.
impressive. Could you imagine? Okay, I know she was in the starting lineup with Nafisa out, but a player that could do that coming off the bench.
Uh-huh.
I find that very impressive. Like
Yeah.
Cheryl's
She went
sister.
off. Yeah,
It's
she went
either,
off.
Cheryl's sister. I mean, I like Jess Shepard. Like she's very talented, but I mean, Minnesota man,
Uh-huh.
they can get you. Aces 10-game win streak. Yeah. Longest single season win streak since the franchise moved to Vegas. Longest win streak in WNBA this season. Longest win streak in WNBA since 2021. Do you
Uh-huh.
think the Aces have enough juice in the tank to win it this season?
I mean, yeah, it's like they're blooming at the right time, right?
Yep. Crazy. It is crazy that all of a sudden they're clicking. Right
Uh-huh.
when you move Drew Lloyd to the bench, all things are possible. That's just insane. And then lastly, Kiki Iriafen has set the franchise single season rebound record, 331. These Mystic
Awesome.
rookies.
Uh-huh.
All right, now you're here. Week 14 weekly rundown. Quick timeout. Let's talk Underdog Fantasy. If you've never tried it, Underdog is a super fun and easy way to get in on fantasy sports. You can play daily pick'em games by predicting player stats like points, rebounds, or assists. It's clean, simple, and a great way to stay locked into every game. If you're new to Underdog, sign up with our code THEBROOKESBENCH and you'll get up to $1,000 in bonus funds. Just scan the QR code on the screen or click the link in the episode description to sign up. Now let's get back to the video. Now where we go over some of the upsets or just good games in general. We're going to do things a little different because I feel like it's coming down to the wire. We're going to talk about the important games, those teams that need those wins, or they took a bad loss that's going to hurt them in the playoffs. So, for example, we'll talk about doubleheader in the same recap. So we have Connecticut and Washington. They played twice this week. So we're going to put them in the same recap because to me, if Washington wanted to make a push, losing in Connecticut twice is not the way to do it.
Yeah.
So that was definitely a hard blow for them this week, in my opinion. Um, so basically, the Suns swept their two-game series with the Mystics winning 80 to 69 on the road on the 19th, and then 67 to 56 at home on the 21st. In the first matchup, Connecticut erased a 23-21 first quarter deficit with a 20 to 12 second quarter fueled by Sanaya Rivers, who had 17 points, Nelson Adota, who had 15 points, 9 rebounds, taking a 47-35 halftime lead. They forced 8 turnovers in the second quarter, converting them into 12 points to swing momentum. 2 nights later, Tina Charles carried the Sun with 21 points, 9 rebounds, while Lacan's 5 steals anchored the defense and produced a season-high 14 steals. Sun held Washington to 11 points in both the first and fourth quarter, and Aaliyah Edwards chipped in 10 points against her former team to cap the sweep. Tell me how bad this is for Washington. If they even want, I know they keep saying they're in rebuild mode. They're in rebuild mode. I get it,
Yeah.
but I mean, how to lose to Connecticut? How bad is that for them?
It's bad because I mean, yeah, they're in rebuild mode, but even it should feel good that in rebuild mode you're able to make a playoff seed.
Feel look good?
So
Yeah,
I know they're fighting for it,
yeah,
and that's two big hits, right?
yeah,
Because Connecticut's already eliminated, so they're just here to
yeah.
make
Just
people's
here to have
day a
fun.
rainy day.
Yeah, exactly.
They're bringing rain to these games. But anyway, They're right there. I mean, they're one game under LA. They're not far off from the eighth seed, so it's just like that would have helped a lot.
Yeah. And I'm actually looking at the standings right now, a
Yeah.
little ahead of schedule. I'll wait to talk about it actually. But Washington, even with the two losses to Connecticut, like you said, only two out, three
hmm
out from the eighth seed, but one under LA. But still anyone's ball game. I do
hmm
think losing to Connecticut twice is a bummer because just think you have two wins. Now you jump LA, you're in there with Indiana. Um, the season's coming to an end, so
hmm
it is what it is. I don't think Washington's holding too much pressure on it. Like you said, they've been said they're in rebuild mode. But it's just impressive that
hmm
what they're doing. On the Connecticut side, though, I think they have a bright future. They have a lot of young talent, and I
hmm
really think it's going to work out for them. Not this season, obviously, but in the future. I see what they're doing. It's going to be a while. There's drama with the sale of the team as well.
hmm
So just getting out of Connecticut, getting a fresh start, I think is going to be good for Connecticut. Um,
Agreed.
but yeah, they're just raining on everyone's parade.
hmm
It's like you're spoiling everyone's chance to playoffs. That's the way to play it, and I think that's the way to keep in your competitive mindset. And we see
Yeah.
that right here with two wins against Washington this week.
And all it's doing is helping them gel and grow. So,
Yeah, exactly. We love to see it. Let's go over to Vegas versus Atlanta. Vegas ended up defeating Atlanta 74 to 72 at home for their eighth straight win. Asia Wilson, 32 points, 12 rebounds, and 5 blocks. That's her third straight 30 plus point, 10 plus rebound, 5 plus block game. A first in the WNBA. After a tight first half, it was Wilson's inside scoring and rim protection that simmered Atlanta's momentum. Ryan Howard led the Dream with 19 points. But Vegas, they just kept it rolling.
yeah.
Aces outscored Atlanta 17 to 11 in the final quarter to seal the victory.
Yeah. This was a close one.
I mean,
It's,
huge win for Vegas.
hmm
Atlanta's
hmm
on fire. I mean, in my opinion, Atlanta looks tough. They're second in the standings right now. All without, I mean, Jordan Canada's out, but with Jordan Canada there, I mean, they just become a bigger threat. I really
Yeah.
do like Atlanta. I think they're shocking a lot of people. Carl Smesko, I think he has to jump you guys for Coach of the Year, Meg. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Bring a team, your first season, 24 wins. I mean, still counting, and the second seed.
Yeah.
I
That's
know
true.
I know as expansion team Golden State has done what they do, but it's pretty tough to beat. It's
hmm
gonna be close. But Asia Wilson continues to hold it down. Ryan Howard obviously did her thing. With Ryan Howard and Alicia Gray though, hot. Oh my God, it's so hard to stop. I mean, we were talking about it at the Golden State game. I know we didn't really get to recap it, but if Atlanta's hot from the three,
Yeah. It's a wrap.
you gotta guard them out there. And then they have two bigs. I mean,
hmm
they don't play Brittany Griner and Bree Jones at the same time really anymore. But then you get beat. You were saying about Bree Jones. Okay, you start with Bree Jones, and then who comes in after? Brittany
Yeah.
Griner.
You're already tired. And
You're
then
not
you got
getting
to
a
come deal
break.
with the.
And both of
Yeah.
them are usually a mismatch for a lot of teams. Like who's matching
I
with those size?
and I like the coach change in this, in the fact that he did split them,
Mhm.
because that you take a beating, you think, okay, a little breather, we might be able to go around now,
Yeah.
because having both of them in there did make them a little bit slower.
Yeah.
So keeping one out, it's just worked out.
Yeah.
It works a lot better. So
And I want to say that was our concern initially in the beginning of the
yeah,
season. They like to, I mean, they're faster. They have quick guards. So it's like, how is he
yeah,
going to mesh with the slower bigs, quicker guards? But like you said, he made the adjustment. It's like, okay, we're just going to sub 'em out for each other. I mean, you're just going to keep getting beat up. And then we talk about Naz Hillman stepping up like tremendously for Atlanta. Um, it's going to be interesting. Do you think
hmm
Atlanta might have it in them
yeah.
to win
I
it
mean, we see
all?
it. They're beating teams. Yeah, they're doing
Yeah,
great this year.
yeah.
And I
It's
mean, the Aces, like, they on their end, I still think that Asia needs more support. I mean,
oh
I know
yeah,
Jackie has
definitely.
16, but they need more on the scoring end. Their defense is gelling. Like, they're playing well, they're moving the ball, getting stops, but I still think someone else needs to bring more points. And I
I
don't know
think
if we're gonna get Chelsea. That Chelsea, you know how
the
she
playoff
pops off.
Chelsea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I think you're right. I think that's gonna be the Aces part downfall is like Asia Wilson's always gonna be Asia Wilson, but like who else is gonna step up to help Asia Wilson as well?
yeah.
Obviously it looks they look really good right now. I know this one said 8 game win streak. By the time we end the recap, they'll be on their 10th game win streak.
Yeah.
It's exciting though. I think it's exciting for them. It's exciting for their fan base. They needed the time to gel, and it's just looking good. It really is. So, I mean, Becky's doing Becky things, finally saying, all right. Well, actually, they said Jewel Lloyd said bench her. She said
Yeah.
bench me.
She asked to be, yeah.
Well, that's good. Thanks, Jewel.
Hmm.
Thanks for letting, the aces, I mean, making a sacrifice for the aces, honestly.
Yeah.
Okay, over to Phoenix versus Golden State. So another dual recap. So they played on the 19th and 22nd. Phoenix
Hmm.
did sweep the Valkyries. Sorry, Meg. Those are
Hmm.
two rough losses for you.
Yeah.
98 to 91 comeback win on the road on the 19th, followed by a more controlled 81 to 72 victory at home for Phoenix on the 22nd. In the opener, Phoenix climbed back from a 12-point halftime hole behind Kalia Copper's 25 points. She had five threes and a near triple double from Alyssa Thomas, 13 points, 9 rebounds, 8 assists. In the rematch, Thomas exploded for a historic sixth triple double of the season, 13 points, 12 rebounds, 16 assists. While Akoa Makani paced the offense with 18 points. Yeah. And you always know a Phoenix physicality always overwhelms you guys, you know?
Well, I'll say this. I'll say that, we've been struggling. We got some injuries, we
A
got things going
lot
on. We're short,
of
we're a little
injuries.
short, but I'll take these losses because even though we did lose, the first game was a little more was harder than the second game because we basically held the lead going into like the late in the third and then it started to get away from us.
Hmm.
But it's like I see great things from the Valkyries. And our young players are getting a lot of minutes. And I
Yeah.
think that's only just gonna help us in the long run. So and Veronica Burton,
Oh my God.
baby, man, I no player like that has ever made me love them like she's a dog.
Yeah.
Like she's good. I like her game a lot. And we never got to see this with her just coming off the bench for these other teams.
But it's
So
funny because when Dallas waived her, we were both like,
yeah,
why?
I
We
know she
liked
was pretty
Veronica
solid.
Burton.
Yeah, she was
And
solid.
then she went to Connecticut. She did her thing. Nothing like she's doing this season. But I think we've always liked her game, but she
Yeah,
never got the playing time. And
yeah.
I really think this season, like, she solidified. It's so hard because, like, most improved player. Like, I
Hmm.
really think Veronica Burton's in the lead for that. I mean, I know Azure is in that conversation as well. Um,
But talking about it coming out, like she runs this team, like
she's
leadership
just so
on
good. Yeah.
point, like she's clutch when you need her to be. She just
Hmm.
has a poise and like a calmness about her too.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But it's a good piece for you guys because we're
Yeah,
seeing her offensively more now. We know her as a
yeah,
defensive piece for how long? More
right.
on the defensive end, Connecticut and Dallas. But now we get to see that offensive side, and it's just like she can do it. And I
Uh-huh,
think that's really good for the Valkyries. Especially at the point guard position. We
uh-huh.
talk about how important it is to have a good point guard. So
Yeah,
I think it's a great piece for you guys.
uh-huh.
But yeah, two brutal losses for you. Good losses for Phoenix. You guys are still in there at the seventh seed, right behind
Yeah,
Seattle. But yeah, it's gonna come to the close to the end. I'm not gonna lie, I am rooting for LA to kind of squeeze in there.
uh-huh.
It's gonna be tough, but fingers crossed. Speaking of the devil, LA versus Dallas. This was crazy. Sparks escaped the thrilling 81 to 80 win over Dallas. In a game defined by Paige Becker's historic rookie night, she erupted for 44 points on 17 of 21 shooting, most ever by a WNBA rookie, and nearly carried the Wings to an upset. Dallas surged behind her in the third quarter with a 29 to 15 run, but LA rallied late. Rakia Jackson scored 25 points, and Kelsey Plum added 20, including the game-winning. They put late. It's a floater, game-winning floater. Despite being outshot from the field and from three, the Sparks dominated the boards and converted clutch possessions in the fourth to steal the victory. Talk about a mad Kelsey Plum.
Listen, this game was crazy
It was a good
because
game.
like Plum actually struggled in this game quite a bit early
Yeah.
on. Like the first
Yeah.
half was very, very hard for Plum. Like
Yeah.
she could not get a bucket.
Hmm.
It was kind of like forceful. She was forcing things and it's like
Hmm.
not going for her.
Yeah.
But luckily other players around her, they kept like Hamby, Rakia Jackson,
Rakia.
like you said,
Yep.
they really kept them in this game.
Yep.
And then on the other end, Paige is just killing it.
Woo!
It was like a
You cannot
one
miss.
Yeah, one woman show, like she was just going crazy. So this was like it was very like it had you torn, right? It was like you want to see Paige like pull this off, right, and get this dub too. But then you know how bad LA needed this win. Like moving forward, LA needs to win every game. And so I
Yeah.
know when Brooke and I watched this, we're like, they need to pull this out, especially because last week they took some losses they shouldn't have. So
Yeah.
it's like
Yeah.
this was a must win,
Yep.
and it was coming down to the wire, and we're like, man, Paige deserves this win, but LA needs this win, and then
Yep.
for Plum to get the last shot after nothing's been dropping all day, that was wild.
Yeah. Well, I mean, she did have 20 points, but it was a struggle. Like
Yeah,
it
it
wasn't
was a
like
struggle 20, like
it was a hard
forcefully go
20.
to the line, like
Yeah.
yeah,
But hey, when they okay, at first I was like, dude, what are you guys doing? Like Plum had it, obviously. Dearica is trying to set the screen. You could see there's this video circulating about Dearica becoming impatient and like it's like chill, hold on. That's a relationship. Like don't read more into it, right? But then
yeah,
she beats Louisa. And they okay, who was it? Isaiah didn't step up, Hines Allen dropped back. And they just let her wide open. And you
yeah.
know what? You know she purposely wanted to bank that shot instead of a floater because you could tell coming off her hands. But
Yeah,
I was like, what are the odds? When it went up, I was like, that's a hard shot. And it
yeah.
hit the backboard. And but you've
Because
seen it where
it could easily hit too hard or yeah,
yes. And that one looked hard. I was like,
yeah,
oh my God. But it went in. And you know, her famous after game speech, need to play some effing
yeah.
defense. Can't cuss here, but
And I bet the stadium was like quiet, like when
yo,
she was
they're at
driving to the
home.
lane. Well,
Oh, oh, oh,
no, when
oh,
she
oh.
was driving into the
Everyone's
lane,
like, oh, let's see if she
because
makes
I
it.
know when I was like,
I was too. I was like, oh my God.
oh.
And then after she made it, we both were yelling. We're like,
Yeah,
oh,
that was
yeah, no.
wild.
It was a good game, good win.
Yeah,
Obviously, there are frustrations. I feel like LA themselves have been voicing their is it disgruntledness with their defense?
yeah.
Like, just that's always their complaint. They have the talent on offense. We've seen it. I mean, golly, like any one of them can pop off, right?
Hmm.
So it's more of the defensive end that kind of gets away from them. Do they squeeze into playoffs, Meg, or it's just they're gonna need to win too many games?
They got to win out, man. I don't know. All I know is it's going to make great basketball TV these
I
next
want to
couple
see. Let's
games.
see who they play. So they're gonna play the Fever, Phoenix, Sparks. Oh Lord, I mean Washington,
Mercury,
Seattle, Atlanta, Dallas, Phoenix, Aces. Okay,
yeah.
I think I should just wrap up my hopes a little bit. Probably.
Yeah.
That's a tough
I
schedule.
say there's always a chance. It's going to be
Anything's
some good
possible.
basketball. Yeah, it's going to be some
Anything's
upcoming
possible.
good basketball. So
Agreed. Okay, over to the biggest shocker of the year. No, probably not of the year, but it is a big shocker. What the heck? New York. New York lost to Chicago 91 to 85. I understand New York's injured, but this is crazy. Scotty snapped a five-game skid with a gritty 91-85 road win. Okay, because you know, road
mhm.
win over Liberty. Chicago trailed early but maintained persistent pressure, opening the fourth quarter with a decisive 8-0 run that turned a 2-point deficit into an 8-point lead. Camila Cardoso was dominant inside 22 points, a career high 16 rebounds, while Angel Reese added 21 points and 10 boards. Together, controlling the paint, outscoring New York 52 to 26 in the paint. That's crazy. Okay. Errol Atkins scored 19 points, including a game-changing and one with 1 minute and 35 seconds left. Michaela Onyenwere added 13 points. For New York, John Quill led the charge, 25 points, 5 3-pointers. Wow. But foul trouble and rebounding deficits ultimately cost them. New York managed only 4 free throw attempts in the first half compared to Chicago's 13 and struggled to recover despite strong shooting from deep early. Oh man, May, give me your opinion on this.
I mean, second game back for Angel Reese.
Yep.
It sucked because we actually couldn't really watch this game, so we only saw little highlights. But I mean,
I
Chicago went
mean,
off. It looks like they couldn't miss. Like, and you said injuries in the very beginning, but like New York is still only missing Brianna Stewart at this point. Like, I mean, it was the same people out.
same people out. Yeah.
That's been out, you know. So
Yeah.
really, I just got to give Chicago their flowers on this one. Like, they came out ready to play and they dominated.
Yeah. It's just I mean, New York has taken like a couple of bad losses. I mean, they lose. Oh my
Yeah,
God. I thought I had it up. Um, I mean, the injury bug is getting them. Okay, so they lost to Atlanta. They lost to
Hmm.
Chicago. Um, they beat the Lynx. They lost to the Lynx. They lost to the Aces. Almost lost to the Sparks
Yeah.
again. Lose the Lynx. I mean, it's just these losses are tough. I mean, we'll talk. I want to save this standings talk for after the recap, just because I think it's going to be interesting. Like how
Yeah.
far Liberty fell, since the Brianna Stewart injury, right?
Yeah.
But good win for Chicago. Just another team that's playing spoiler. They're eliminated from playoffs already, but I think that's what keeps people going. Like, just play spoiler. You have nothing to lose literally at this point.
Hmm.
So it's like, let's just try and knock people out of playoffs. Let's just try and, make people have or make teams have a lower seed. I think that's how you keep up the competitiveness, would you say?
Yeah. And we were all debating whether or not Angel came back, but good for her for coming back and
She looks,
and getting wins now. So
I mean, she still looks great,
yeah.
like she never left. Okay, over to Atlanta defeating Minnesota 75-73. Alicia Gray delivered a season best 27 points, including key late buckets, while Ryan Howard added 16 points. Minnesota was led by Bridget Carlton. Wow, that's crazy. 16 points. Jessica Shepard double-double, 15 points, 16 rebounds. But Dream held it together in the final quarter, outscoring Minnesota 21-13. I mean, we talked about it. Alicia Gray, another player that's having a great season.
Hmm.
Um, Ryan Howard, additional 16 points. But what I was saying was going to be like, if they're hot, it's hard to stop. It's going to be
Hmm.
difficult to stop. Bridget Carlton being your leading scorer is uh, concerning, which would contribute to why they lost. I mean, Kayla
Yeah.
McBride, Courtney Williams, obviously no Nafisa in this game, but
Yeah.
still, we know Bridget Carlton's been struggling as of, late. So, that was pretty concerning for Minnesota. It was still a close game without Nafisa Collier. I mean, they only lost by 2 points.
Yeah.
But I mean, what's your take on this?
Well, this is the game where Courtney Williams could have tied it up, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh my
The one
God, thank you for
she
bringing that up.
she drove in the lane and instead of
Oh my,
kicking it, who was it? Alana Smith?
Alana Smith wide open.
Wide open, layup,
Wide.
tie the game, go to OT, see what happens.
Yeah,
But instead, she kind of took it herself. So that was a little questioning,
so
especially because she
bad.
wasn't having a great night. Like, give it up, pass
Yeah.
the ball. So I don't know. But,
Yes, that's this game.
and another thing that's kind of pointing out too is like how Carrington's not really getting minutes.
You
So
know
I wonder
what?
what's going on there because when
Yes,
she first came over, I thought she was like a great pickup for them. She brought some good
yeah,
defensive energy and
yeah.
stuff. So I do wonder what's going on with that. If she's going to be able to increase her minutes and really like help out. But yeah,
I think it's hot hand. I think Cheryl Reeves rides the hot
yeah,
hand. And
yeah.
Atisha Hydeman's been popping off the bench. Jessica Shepard's been doing very well. So
Hmm.
I really think, yeah, I think it's real hot hand mentality,
Yeah,
in my
I feel
opinion. Yeah. All right, over to another doubleheader this week, Minnesota versus Indiana. Minnesota ended up winning both games. The first game on the August 22nd, 95-90 in Indianapolis. This is where Jessica Shepard had her triple double. And then another win on August 24th, 97-84, marking the Lynx' 30th win this season. Across the two games, Minnesota had a strong second quarter that really propelled them in both games to win. Uh, Kayla McBride, 29 points in game one. And then Nafisa Collier obviously came back in game two, 32 points, 9 rebounds. Dude, Nafisa Collier is just nasty.
yeah,
I will say, I wanted to point out this game because Indiana, they're at the eighth seed right now.
yeah.
I didn't
And
realize how far they dropped.
they've been taking some big losses. Yeah.
Yeah, so this is very important. This was, obviously Minnesota's already clinched. To say this is an important win for Minnesota, I mean, they're 6 games ahead right now.
Hmm.
Sure, add on to your success. But for Indiana, these are two big losses.
Yeah.
Just obviously ninth or eighth in the standings. So it's like you're still 2 games out from LA.
Hmm.
But to see where you've dropped, I mean, that is concerning. The leader for Indiana was Kelsey Mitchell, 27 points in the second game. So, I mean, obviously. injury bug for Indiana, especially when they're getting in the groove. Ari McDonald came in right after Caitlin Clark's injury,
Mm-hmm.
killing it, injured. Obviously, Sydney Colson is a presence off the bench. Well, if Ari McDonald goes down, you would think, oh, Sydney Colson. No, Sydney Colson's out for the rest of the season.
Same game.
Okay, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay, Sophie Cunningham now steps up, popping off. Well, no, injured. So
Mm-hmm.
all these people that are stepping up for other people, um, because of their injury,
Mm-hmm.
are getting injured.
Yeah.
And it's like, it sucks because they're stepping up and doing good. They're actually stepping up, next man, next woman mentality. And it's
Mm-hmm.
just like, it's a bummer because it's like, this
Yeah.
is what you want to see from
Well,
people.
then it
Yeah.
still went on. They signed Odyssey Sims, and she's dealing with a groin
Groin
injury and
injury.
not being able to do anything really. She's struggling. It
Yeah.
it just goes on and on, and
Yeah.
yeah, they're just dropping and dropping,
They did get
unfortunately.
Shea Petty. Shea Petty's been doing very well for them
Yeah,
in the couple games that she's played. Um, the only reason I see Caitlin Clark coming back this week is because of their situation with the standings.
they need
But it's
her.
also like you still have what, 3 more weeks?
Yeah,
Only a handful of games though. So I mean, do you think she comes back? Do they wait one more week? Do they wait 2 more weeks? Or what do you think?
I think if they want to make a push this season, she has to come back.
Well, yeah, she has to come back, but it's when does she come back?
No, like ASAP, as soon as
Oh,
possible.
okay.
Because
Because
you got to think there's only so many games left. You got to get her back in a rhythm. I mean, because all these games matter to prepare you
six,
for the
seven.
playoffs. So you're trying out things, you're getting people back in the normal rotation that you might play in playoffs. Like all of this matters. So the faster she's able to come back, I think is better for them.
There's
And I
seven
mean,
games left.
yeah,
3 of those games are played this week.
yeah,
So they play Seattle, LA,
and
Valks.
Valks,
All
yeah,
three teams that need wins.
yeah. So,
Yeah, that's gonna be a story, Megan. That's gonna be crazy.
mhm.
Um, so I already previewed what their upcoming schedule looks like, so we'll see. Okay, over to Atlanta versus New York. Atlanta, another great win. 78-62 home win. Obviously, Liberty were shorthanded. This is a game without Sabrina, right?
Yeah,
Okay, no Sabrina. They set a franchise record with 24th win or 24th victory of a season. Yeah, Meg. Carr Smesco is coach of the year.
mhm.
Franchise record in your first season?
Yeah,
That's crazy. Atlanta established control early with back-to-back 24-point quarters for a 48-29 halftime lead. Alicia Gray led the charge with 19 points, while Brianna Jones added 17 points, anchoring both ends, ensuring an Atlanta W. New York without Sabrina, Stewart, Sably, Harrison committed 9 turnovers in the first half and were dominated on the glass 42-33. I mean, we talked about both teams already. I don't want to say too much, but I think this is a great win for Atlanta. Um, we talk about it. It's coming down to the wire. Atlanta is tied with Vegas, 24 wins each. And then Phoenix and New York, 22 wins behind, just 2 wins behind.
mhm.
So every win is going to matter. And I want to point out, since we're talking about New York again, New York dropped to fifth.
Yeah,
Someone pointed out, if it ended today, they have to play Phoenix first round, then they have to play Minnesota second. Or if they win, if Minnesota advances, like
yeah,
hypothetically, then you put yourself on the same side as Minnesota.
mhm.
That is bad for them. I mean, you go from being, on opposite sides of the bracket of Minnesota, we're going to get the finals rematch, and now it's like, oh no, you might have to play Minnesota before the finals. So what are your thoughts on that?
I mean, yeah, they've been taking some tough losses. Hopefully, they get Sabrina back tonight.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, I mean, they go out here and lose to Connecticut. Who knows? They can drop, drop, drop. I mean, it's crazy. Um, but standings are still so close that teams can, I mean, anything can happen still. And I think that New York, I mean, it's not what,
They're
three
only two
games?
games. They're only
Yeah,
2 games behind.
that's what I'm saying. But like the standings are still so close though.
Yeah.
Like the whole standings could be changed up.
Yeah.
So
Oh
who
yeah.
knows where New York needs to win basically. So hopefully
Yeah.
Sabrina can play. Hopefully Brianna comes
Yeah.
back. They had already mentioned that she was going to maybe come back this week, so
Okay, Brianna, I just got a notification. Brianna will play. Sabrina will play.
tonight. Okay.
Natasha, no update. Oh no, Natasha and Harrison game time decisions.
Okay.
So there's the
Well,
update.
that's at least good. I mean, and they're
Yes.
playing what, Connecticut, so
Oh, okay.
well, I don't want to say anything. I mean, they're
You're
over
right.
here
They just
losing to
lost. You're
Chicago,
right.
so
You're right.
you're
Oh
yeah.
yeah, they just lost to Chicago. Yeah, you're right. So yeah, we're gonna see a healthy Liberty soon, which will be nice because I want to see Emma Meesseman with Brianna Stewart. How is that rotation gonna go? I want to see it. Give it to me.
Mhm,
But yeah, you're right. Anything can happen. There's a handful of games left. It's gonna be fun.
mhm,
Okay, over to Vegas versus Washington. The Aces erased an early 26 to 19 deficit to win 91 to 81, extending their win streak to 10 consecutive games. That's the reason we're highlighting this game because they hit that 10th consecutive game mark, which has just boosted them in the standings. We've talked about it.
mhm,
Asia Wilson, 36 points, 13 rebounds, marking her 19th double-double of the season and making her the first WNBA player in history to record multiple seasons with at least 10 30-point games. Washington got a double-double from Kiki, 21 points, 15 rebounds. Shakira Austin added 18 points, and then Sonia Citron added 13 points. Dana Evans, 21 points off the bench.
mhm,
That these are the things the Aces need to happen to be successful. Off the bench, 21 points, Dana Evans. We've liked Dana
mhm,
Evans. I feel like she never got her time in Chicago like we thought. But this is how you become impactful for a team that, needs those scores.
mhm,
We've seen it, we've seen glimpses throughout the season. But can she be consistent, the rest of the way into playoffs? Because if she could just do this in playoffs, Aces have a chance. I mean, just anyone can step up. We've seen it. We've seen role players. I mean, the Aces closing out against New York with all those injuries. So
mhm.
it's just like anyone can step up, but anyone can win. Um, I forgot who said it. I want to say it was an NBA player. They're like, the finals is crazy because the night you need to win, the seventh player off the bench can drop 20 on you and you lose.
Yeah.
It's like any given day, any given game. So I think that's what I really like about just sports in general. Anyone
Mhm.
could be the hero.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
Um, any other thoughts on Vegas and Washington that we haven't
Well, no,
already gone over?
I'm gonna talk about Washington on the next game.
Okay. Last game of the week that we want to highlight, Seattle versus Washington. Another buzzer beater. Seattle Storm edge Mystics 84-82. Mystics Brittany Sykes knocked down go ahead three with 16.2 seconds to go in her first game back since being traded. Actually, I don't think that's right. I feel like they played Washington already.
In Washington. I think
Oh, oh, oh,
Washington
oh,
last time went to Seattle.
oh. Okay. Nneka delivered a walk-off buzzer-beating fadeaway jumper, finishing with 30 points and six three-pointers. I think she broke a record for that, her six
Mm,
three-pointers as well. Shakira Austin led Washington 30 points, four blocks, and then Sonia Citron had 14 points, four steals. Um, I want to say Suge Sutton tied the game up late, right? And that's what and then Nneka's buzzer beater happened. But go ahead. What
yeah.
were you gonna say?
I'm just saying, like this shows you how talented Washington is because a lot of these losses are all the way down the wire.
I
Like
know.
just with even with the LA game, they're in the game. These rookies, these young players are keeping up with teams that are dominated like pro like vets, should I say, not pros,
I was gonna
but
say
vets.
they're all
You know, they're
pros.
all
Yeah.
pros. But but yeah, so I just like I mean, that's great performances. I mean, it does suck because Washington needs these wins to make a push. But the fact that they're even that close in this game, like there were seconds left when Nneka hit this shot.
Mm-hmm.
This was
And
about
it
to go into
bounced. And
OT.
did you actually watch the video of it bouncing everywhere? It went bing,
Yeah,
bing, bing,
yeah.
bing, bing. That was
So,
crazy. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. So I wanted to confirm. Suggs Sutton hit three-pointer
yeah.
with 6.1 seconds left to tie it
Mm-hmm,
up, 82 to 82, before Nneka hit that buzzer beater. But much, much, much needed win for Seattle. I mean, we had
uh-huh.
talked about their blunder of what was it, almost six game losing streak or whatever it was. Um, so this was a good win. I heard there's I don't know if it's a rumor or if it was confirmed, but they're like Skylar and Nneka drew up that play to win it. So just I think that's like just camaraderie. I mean, just being like,
Uh-huh.
yeah, we can do this. This was a good win for us. Because I feel like Seattle is getting a lot of outside noise right now.
Uh-huh.
I mean, we've questioned it. Is Noel Quinn going to get fired after this season? So it's just like this was a good win for them. Obviously, they need to win against like a Phoenix or a down the stretch. They play Indiana, Minnesota, Sky next three games. Their closing season isn't too hard though. Sparks, I don't know why I said that because Sparks are gonna try and win this shit, win it. Liberty, Valks. So teams that need wins. It's gonna come down to the wire. And yeah, good win for Seattle. I want to say Nick has been having a great season. We're not talking about her enough. I think it's one of those players where it's just you expect her to do great and then you just kind of like gloss over it.
Uh-huh.
But I think she's just been killing it, carrying Seattle. Um, and yeah, I hope Seattle turns it around. All right, that concluded the weekly rundown for week 14. I'll go over my player of the week first. I know week whatever it was, 12, I had Asia Wilson. Well, it's Asia Wilson again because there's no one that compared at this point. She averaged 29 points per game, 12 rebounds per game, 2 blocks per game, and shot 52% from the field. I mean, man, you gotta shout out Asia Wilson. And I wanted to shout her out because I feel like by their 10-game win streak, catapulting Vegas into that third spot as of now, she has to be right next to Nafisa in the MVP conversation. That's my opinion. But Meg, did you have a player of the week you want to shout out?
So I had to go with another Gamecock sister, Alicia Gray.
That's a good one.
21 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals, shooting at like 48%. Um, she's been killing it. And I think we talked about it already that Atlanta can win if both Ryan Howard and Alicia Gray pop off and are going crazy like they've been this whole year. So,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Agreed. Agreed. Okay, we're gonna switch it up a little bit. We're gonna go to standings before outfits of the week because I feel like the standings are very. I mean, we touched on it, but let's just view it. So
uh-huh,
eliminated Connecticut, Chicago, Dallas. Minnesota obviously has already clinched. Atlanta, Vegas, Phoenix. Phoenix jumped ahead of New York this week because New York was actually the fourth seed earlier. So Phoenix is now in that fourth spot right now. And then Seattle, Golden State, Indiana, 6, 7, 8. And then the Sparks in Washington vying for that last seed. Now we had talked about it. LA is only 2 games out. Washington's 3 games out. Indiana and Golden State tied with those 19 wins. Um, and then Seattle just barely hanging in there with that 20, right above Golden State and Indiana. They've been flip-flopping all week, all these teams, honestly. So it's just going
uh-huh.
to consistently change. I know I ask you the question every week. Has your opinion changed on who's going to squeeze in at the eighth? Who's going to fall out? Any update on that?
Man, I'm concerned. I'm really concerned if Caitlin doesn't come back, there's a chance
Mm-hmm.
um, that they could potentially fall out. I know we were looking at Valks, and I think their schedule's pretty tough.
It is.
But if they're able to squeeze out some wins, it'll shock me, but I'll be happy about it.
Yeah. I wanna like second the injury bug, but injury bug for the
Yeah,
Valks as well. Like
yeah, that's what
the
makes it hard too. So it's like I think the injury bug hurts Valks more because they're big time score like Tiffany and Cecilia. Like we need them, right?
yeah.
Um, Whereas Indiana still has some decent core players that can
You
pull off
said
wins.
decent core players. They have good core
I
players.
know. I don't know why I said decent because Kelsey Mitchell is a
Oh
bucket.
my God.
Howard's a
Aaliyah
bucket. Leah
Boston.
Boston.
Yeah.
So I don't know why I said that. Lexi Hall's been stepping up. So
Yeah. I think I have to second you on that. I have concerns for Golden State because of their injuries. Um, they don't have the pieces Indiana necessarily has. I can see
mhm,
Indiana squeezing it out. Caitlin Clark's if Caitlin Cl- I'm assuming Caitlin Clark's going to come back before the end of the season, so I think they should be fine. So I think yeah, concern would be Golden State. I know Seattle's at that sixth spot right now, but Seattle's been so up and down. I'm kind of concerned about them. The only thing for them, they're ahead 3 games, considering LA still in the running.
mhm.
Like you said, I think LA has to basically win most of their games out. I wouldn't say every single game. Obviously, that'd be helpful. But for them to even like see, I mean, be close, they're gonna have to win most of the games. So it's gonna be interesting. I can't wait. I'm excited. Playoffs is gonna be
Hmm.
super fun. But let us know who you guys think is gonna fall out of the playoffs or squeeze in. I mean, who knows?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go over tunnel vision where we go over fits of the week. Meg will say if she wants to play or bench them, and then we'll go over fits of the week for week 14. First fit, Olivia Nelson-Ododa. I haven't had her on here in a while. This was giving, you remember Xenon, the Disney movie?
Yeah,
This made me like reminded me of it, so I had to put it in here.
yeah.
So would you play or bench this fit?
I'm gonna play. She can pull. I
I
swear she can
know.
pull
She
off
pulls off
anything.
any outfit that she wears.
Yeah,
I agree with you. Play.
yeah,
The trio from Atlanta, Nas, Ryan, and Alicia Gray. I put this in here because what did they drive up? Corvettes? Or was it? They all three drove, I want to
yeah.
say it was
Corvette.
Corvettes, into the arena. But I really liked Alicia Gray's outfit. I mean, it's mainly because of Alicia Gray's outfit.
Yeah,
I couldn't find a single picture of hers. But they all looked nice in front of their, in front of the nice little Corvette. But yeah, it was more for Alicia Gray's, which I would play.
yeah. That's a play. That's clean.
Yeah, I agree. Next, Paige Beckers. I mean, Paige Beckers can be on here every single week. I just love her style. But this one,
Yeah,
love it. I just love it.
it's clean.
Beautiful.
It's another play.
Yep, agree. And Skylar Diggins giving throwback vibes.
Hmm.
I just love it. Like 2000s hip hop music video.
With the Fenty.
Come on.
Yeah, this is
I
clean.
just love it. I love the bandana. I just love the color on her. It just looks really
Yeah,
good. Beautiful.
yeah.
Play. I don't think we're
Bunch
gonna
of
have anything negative to say.
bunch of plays.
And last one, Ty Harris. Simple, clean.
Yeah,
Love the pop of red. Love the pop of yellow on the back. I don't know. I just really like this outfit for some reason. It's not anything flashy, but
yeah.
how she put it together just looked really good.
So I'm also gonna play, but I'm gonna bench the yellow purse. I'm not a fan of that. I mean, I know it pops the
It
shirt
pops the
more,
shirt. Yeah.
but I'm just not a fan.
Okay. Well, I like it. Well, my fit of the week, Kelsey Plum, and I had to shout her out. It was her birthday yesterday.
Yep.
And I just love this suit. I mean, I love a suit. I love a two-piece set. I love this color. I think the color looks really good on her.
Hmm.
Um, so yeah, she's my fit of the week.
Another player who's been really bringing out the fits this year.
Definitely. All right, Meg, you have a fit of the week?
I did. It's Angel Reese.
Oh,
I sent it to you. She brought out like kind of a cowboy styles to the I don't know.
cowboy.
I don't know what to call
Oh
it,
my God.
but I
That's your
think
fit
she
of the
pulled
week?
it
That's
off. Yeah.
crazy. All right, let's preview the Week 15 upcoming schedule. These are just games we're excited about, and then we just predict who we think's gonna win.
Hmm.
Very important game on Tuesday. Storm versus Fever. Meg, who do you got?
I'm gonna go Storm.
I know. I was leaning towards Storm as well.
Hmm.
I'm gonna go Storm as well. Another important game, Phoenix versus the Sparks.
I'm rooting for Sparks a little bit here.
What? Are
I
you
know.
going against Phoenix?
I know.
It
I
is
think
at
I
home
and the only reason is because
for
like
LA.
yeah, I want LA to squeeze in there. I don't think this one loss is gonna hurt Mercury, but yeah.
Well, I'm gonna go LA because I always go LA. I want them to win.
Hmm.
Rematch between Aces and Dream. Who you got?
Dream.
Really? Did you know, fun fact, the Dream are 0-2 versus Aces this season.
Yep, let's see it.
Go Aces. I'm
Hmm.
going Aces. Thursday, we got Storm versus Minnesota. I'm going Minnesota.
Yeah,
There's
Minnesota.
no way. I can't do that. Indiana versus LA.
Um,
I want to go LA. They're at home.
I'm gonna go LA as well.
Okay. Saturday, Liberty versus Phoenix.
I'm
Well,
gonna go I'm gonna go Phoenix.
I'll go New York. New York should be fully healthy by then. Um, Washington versus Valks.
Oh, Valks, duh.
Oh, Valks.
Go Valks.
I don't know if you guys are healthy or not.
I'll be at that game,
I'm gonna go
so you know.
Washington. Yeah, okay. Sunday, Washington versus Sparks.
Sparks gotta
I know
pull
we
this
went three
out.
for three on Sparks.
Yeah, they
Okay.
need it. They need to go 3 for 3 as
Ours,
well.
we're just doing great vibes. We're just vibing it. And then lastly, Indiana versus Valks.
Ouch.
Nah,
We're
I
gonna
gotta go
upset.
Indiana.
Big upset.
I'm
I
gonna go
feel it.
Indiana. I don't think you guys are gonna be fully healthy by then.
Yeah, I don't think
I
so
don't
either, but
know.
it's
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. All right, guys. Thank you guys so much for tuning in for our week 14 recap. It's good to be back. Next week is gonna be the same thing. We'll be. Oh, wait, no. It's Labor Day. We'll record on Monday. We will have a recap next week. So I was gonna say we're going to the Indiana Valks game on Sunday night. So video might be a little late like today's, but thank you guys so much for tuning in. So make sure to hit that like button. If you're new here, subscribe. We're here every week. So thank you guys so much, and we'll see you guys later. Peace.